Hey y'all, can y'all hear me okay? All right, so today, feeling the pull to do a Pisces reading. So, um, happy birthday, Pisces! All the Pisces collective out there. Um, or yeah, some of you may not be a Pisces sun. Some of you may just have a lot of Pisces in your chart. So this reading may apply to you. It also depends on where it's hitting your house right now, as far as Pisces. Um, so we're going to start out. I'm going to do a oracle, which is sacred geometry oracle. This is a really good deck. And then I've got a couple other decks out that I'm going to pull as we get further into the reading. So welcome in, guys. Thank you guys for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate all of you guys being here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I already shuffled each one of these decks as I focused on the energy. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one here, the Sacred Geometry, and see what card comes out for Pisces Collective. And a lot of you guys may actually feel the energy when we shifted into Pisces. I know we've got a Libra moon coming up. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of epiphany moments when this moon comes about in Libra. You know, Libra is about balance, scales, keeping things balanced. Let's see. One card for Pisces Collective, please. One card. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm going to see if I can move this a little bit further back. You guys got Soul Time, which is a 40. So some of you may be seeing fours. Fours, to me, represent stability. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Underneath that, you got a 24. So another 4 representative there. That also equals a 6. It says Earth. Frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspect of our nature. So, you know, both of these cards are very spiritual. This one, you know, gives me more of connecting with Mother Earth, Gaia. And that one is the bottom of the deck. So to me, that represents subconscious. These things we are aware of or may not be sometimes. But this other one to me represents more the spiritual aspects of us. You know, like I said earlier, Libra, this next moon coming up, Libra talking about balance. This is also talking about that balance. The corporal body is mortal. The soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. So a lot of you are stepping into more into your spiritual side, but still having the balance within self. I want to see from the Soul's Journey Oracle and the Numerology Oracle a card from each deck and see what the Pisces Collective may be facing at this time while they're stepping into this energy, connecting, you know, equally to their spiritual side and their physical side. Where did my card go? There it is. Oh, it bent a little bit. Okay, change. Which is, to me, that represents also 5, you know. 5s are all about change. This one's also very orange, which is sacral chakra. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So let's see here. And then underneath that deck is acceptance. So I'll show you this. You got change. Some of you may be drawn to these colors as well. Orange, purple, blue, green. And it can be in any way. It can be the clothes that you wear. It can be projects that you do. It can be foods that you eat. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept things that I cannot change. So you've got change and acceptance, you know. Understand, because that's like a Libra, as far as, you know, you've got one on one side, knowing that you have, in order for things to change and evolve, there has to be a certain movement toward that change. Acceptance is learning to accept the things that we cannot change. So we've got the scales there. And then you have a 9 completion. Yeah, they're definitely showing me the balance, how to balance. Pisces, you guys may be looking at how to balance this energy, because under that is the 9 completion card for the card that came out for you guys, which is purple. Purple represents crown chakra. And another orange card, 91. So there's 2 9s. You may be seeing 9s as well. But 9 and 1 there is a 10. So you've got completion and then you've got surrender. So completing a cycle and surrendering. Completing, you guys are something that you're changing in your life has come to a completion and you're surrendering to it. You're also surrendering to knowing the things that you cannot change. You know, anytime we go to change anything in our lives, it has to be within ourselves. The external doesn't, it's a mirror, it's a reflection. So in order for the external to change, the internal has to change. You know, and this is more of that balanced energy. So purples and oranges, some of you probably will benefit from wearing purple or orange. A lot of Libra energy out here as far as like showing the opposite on, as far as the scales go. You have one and then you have the other. So it's giving both. And like with this one, in order to complete a cycle, you've got to surrender. You have to surrender and allow it to complete. In order to allow change within yourself, there has to be movement, but there also has to be the acceptance of the things that cannot be changed. So I'm going to shuffle this deck. I think this is called the Easy Tarot. I shuffled it earlier, but I mean, I want to see what guidance there is from the tarot for Pisces. Pisces Collective, any guidance from the tarot? So I feel like at this time, Pisces Collective are working on balancing. There's change going on. There's completing cycles going on. Surrender, acceptance. Some of you may need to ground. Spend time in nature. Put your feet in the ground. Do some gardening. Some forest bathing. Let's see. I didn't think they were going to give me one there for a minute, but there they do. Knight of Wands. It's on the bottom. 7 of Cups. So some of you, Pisces Collective, because you've got Knight of Wands that came out, which is fire energy. It's also like, to me, Knights are like teenage energy. But that's action. It's also, wands can represent messages. So there's an action that you want to take, Pisces Collective. There's something that you want to do or something that you're moving toward, but underneath the deck is the Seven of Cups. So right now, Pisces Collective, you guys may be either confused or you have a lot of options. You have a lot of choices that you can make regarding this this passionate thing that you're going towards. It can be person, place, or thing. Underneath the Seven of Cups is the Emperor, Judgment, Knight of Swords. So, Pisces, you guys are in Emperor energy. Male or female doesn't matter. It's an energy. It's I guess you would say it's an avatar. But the Emperor, he encompasses all of the kings. So I feel that you guys have called a judgment on something, like something that you want to do. Because after judgment, you have the Knight of Swords, which is a quick message, like coming in with the truth about something, the truth about how you feel about something. Because right after that is a Tower. So whatever this is that you're bringing in, this message of truth, it's going to complete a cycle like we already saw with completion. And then you got the World card. New beginnings. After that's Ten of Swords. That's probably the surrender. After this Tower of whatever needs to be spoke, whatever you need to say, or whatever this message is, whether you're giving this message or someone's giving it to you. It can be both ways, because the Knight of Wands is fire energy, but it can just be Pisces Collective or feeling that passion, wanting a new beginning and wanting things to change. Either having a lot of choices or making, not having the confusion about what choice you want to make. And the reason I say that's because it's showing the Emperor directly after the Seven of Cups. So the Emperor is all four kings. He's balanced in all of the four. So you're able to make the decision that needs to be made. And you're calling judgment on the situation, giving this message of truth, which will create a Tower. Completion of a cycle into the world, which after that starts a new beginning. But whatever this is, it will cause the Ten of Swords, which I feel, like I said, relates to this surrender and this acceptance. Knowing that you're accepting the things that you can't change. And whatever this is, was not maybe serving your highest good. And that's why it's at a Ten of Swords. You've let this go on for a lengthy period of time. It takes a lot to get to the 10. Swords are about thoughts. Swords represents air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it's about what you tell yourself, what belief systems you have, what family may have told you, friends, whoever, or your inner child tells you when you want to do certain things. Swords is about thoughts. After that is the Magician. So manifesting, because everything is there. Pentacles, cups, swords, and wands. You have everything you need within you. And then after that is the Six of Cups. Can be reminiscing on past things, past relationships. And then underneath that Six of Cups is the Ten of Wands, which is a burden. So something that you feel is a burden to you, or I'm getting that you feel it'll be a lot of work. Whatever the Six of Cups is, this past relationship, you feel will be a lot of work. But being the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow, stable offer, wanting to make a slow, stable offer, and the Four of Wands, which is stability. It's also the 1111 card. Wanting to make an offer of stability, and the Wheel of Fortune. So things will change. Underneath that's Ace of Wands, so an offer of passion. So let's see. Let me get a clarifier. I pretty much already went through those cards. So let's see if there's any guidance. Guidance for Pisces Collective regarding this spread. Pisces Collective for this spread. That one tried. Toil and labor. 38. Which equals an 11. Can be waiting on sending a message. Can also just be working on yourself. Because we know, when we work on ourselves and we make changes in our own lives for ourselves, for our highest good, because it brings us joy, then in turn we manifest the things that are meant to be in our lives in the external. Any more cards for the collective of Pisces? This deck is too small for me. It needs to be thicker. I think those are the only two that fell. Yeah. Okay. So the two that came out is unexpected income and main mail. So toil and labor, unexpected income and main mail. Maybe seeing 3s, 8s, 2s, 7s, or 1s. A lot of you may be in your masculine energy. Doesn't matter if you're male, female. We all have masculine, feminine within us. Bottom of the deck is change. It's another 9. Got 999. Some of you may be seeing 9s, 4s, 2s. You had a lot of majors come out too. 3s, 8s, 11s, 2s, 7s. Change pathway. Imprisonment, mature woman. Some of you may feel trapped. Like, if you make this change and you take this path, like that you're going to be stuck. But this is all about balancing and making the choices that you want to make for yourself, not making those choices based on what somebody else wants for you. Excuse me. I feel like, the Pisces Collective, you guys are trying to really balance things out. And this can pertain to the collective energy, all of us, just for the simple fact that we are in Pisces right now. Um, so each one of you can feel this energy in different ways because it's somewhere in everybody's birth chart. It's somewhere in your own birth chart. And that, you know, will play a role on how it affects you with the energy. If you have a lot of Pisces in your chart, you may be more affected with this energy, or you may flow with it really well. But whatever confusion there has been, or if there wasn't confusion, like I said, this can represent confusion, but it can also represent having lots of choices, lots of options. But I feel like with the Emperor out here, there's being a judgment being made, a judgment call. Because you're wanting to turn that wheel so you can create something new. So basically the guidance, was balance. In order for things to change, grow, evolve, there has to be certain steps that you need to take. And also, the opposite side of that is you have to accept the things that you cannot change. In order to complete this cycle, there has to be a surrender, which I feel is that acceptance. When you allow yourself to accept the things that you cannot change, that creates the energy of surrender within yourself. And I don't know if I showed you guys this, the initial card, Soul Time. These are beautiful cards. I love these. They're very colorful. But yes, Pisces, balance. Small steps towards what you're wanting to do. Allow it to flow. Pisces, you guys are, represented by the fish, It's all about flow with Pisces energy. So all of you, whether you have, like I said, you're a Pisces sun or not, it doesn't really matter. We all have it in our chart somewhere. So I feel like if you're uh, feeling this energy right now fairly heavy, then it's probably impacting you in this way. Some of you lightly may be feeling this, knowing that things have to change within self, but those are baby steps you have to take within yourself and accept the things that you cannot change, the things that are outside of you. That is external. It's a mirror. That's mirroring what you have within. So all we can change is what's in here. What's in here, in your heart, and what's in your mind. These are the things that we can change, what's within self. But I feel like Pisces Collective, if you follow this, keep things balanced, you'll make the correct judgment call. And it's important that you speak your truth. without expectance of an outcome, knowing and understanding that sometimes people don't like it. You know, people don't like sometimes when we step out and we do things that are for our highest good because they don't understand, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't apply. Just be in your Knight of Wands energy, embrace your passion. So embrace that passion. Let me see what, but make sure that you are not confused. Make sure there's no confusion in what you're deciding to do. Make sure that it's something that you truly want, that you truly believe in, that you know is for your highest self, your highest good. So that is the messages I have for the Pisces Collective. I hope this helps you guys. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. And I will be back on here again. I'll see you guys soon. Have a wonderful day.